everyone, today I'm filming a studio vlog after quite a long time. This is also a little shop update because I have been working on a bunch of new pieces, keychains, desk friends, and for the first time some worry stones. I've also made new versions of my Dango charms. This one here is the original design I created. You might have seen this before if you watch my YouTube shorts or follow me on Instagram. Speaking of that, if you would like to get updates and previews of my new pieces, you can follow me there. Now coming back to the new designs, I experimented with making worry stones featuring these girls' faces. These were my first attempts, and then I tried refining the design and made this other girl. I'm also thinking about adding flower earrings to it. I still have 2 more stones to complete, but for now, let's focus on the pieces that are already finished. I also thought of turning this worry stone into a keychain, so I made a clay bead to go with it. And I changed the strawberry part of the dango into a flower instead, which I think looks much better. Now let's start glazing. I'm using UV resin for these pieces. Sometimes I also use acrylic varnish because it's a much easier process. But UV resin is a bit more technical and time consuming. Still, I've actually started enjoying learning how to work with resin. I have definitely made mistakes along the way and I'm still figuring things out. But thanks to all the tutorials people have shared online, the process hasn't been as frustrating as it could have been. You can see the difference between glazed and unglazed charms. The resin makes them look much more chunky and polished. Before finishing the glazing, I want to show you something that just arrived today. This is foam clay. I wanted something inexpensive that I could use to experiment with new ideas. So I decided to try this clay. It also comes in many colors, which will be convenient. And it came with these little tools that I honestly did not expect to be so useful. I also recently got a few new tools. These are silicone tools which are especially helpful when attaching two clay pieces together and to get textures, I suppose. And these are larger dent tools. I still need to experiment with both of them a bit more, but I'm pretty sure they will be very useful. I also got this hand drill a while ago, and I've been using it quite regularly to attach eye pins to my pieces. I thought it would be fun to sculpt my logo using this clay. I've actually used foam clay before. It was the very first air dry clay I ever tried. But now that my sculpting has improved, I find it much more fun to work with. And as I mentioned earlier, these tools turned out to be far more useful than I expected. The clay also sticks to itself with a bit of water, which I had completely forgotten. And here it's ready. Alright, now back to glazing. These are the last two pieces remaining, and I will quickly explain the glazing process that seems to work well for me. First, I apply a thin layer of resin over the piece and cure it under the UV lamp for a minute, rotating it so it cures evenly. Then I apply another thin coat and cure it again for a minute while rotating. After that, I pin the piece down or place it on something and cure it for another 4 to 5 minutes, flipping in between every minute. This method seems to give me a more even coating. And here are all the completed charms. The only thing left now is assembling them into the final pieces. Now I will show you all the pieces I made for the March shop update. These will all be available in my online shop. We have 4 Dango charms, 3 baby girls, 7 face phone charms, this is a desk friend which is glazed, and there are 3 more which I will be glazing soon. Then there is this very stone keychain with a bead and another fun one with flower earrings. I also have this plant lover girl and plant lover boy. All of these pieces will be available in my shop. If you would like to support my work, you can check out the link in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I will see you in the next video.